Right now at 5:30, Florence County Sheriff Kenny Boone appears in court and his replacement has been named. Boone was indicted for embezzlement and misconduct in office. Thanks so much for joining us for more local coverage you can count on. I'm Megan Miller. Our breaking news coverage of the Kenny Boone indictment continues right now. We have live team coverage tonight with News 13's Brianna Fernandez in Florence and News 13's Chris Spiker in Columbia. Let's get right to Chris, who was in court as Boone appeared before a judge earlier this afternoon. Chris.
Good afternoon, Megan. Sheriff Boone's first appearance here in court happened at around 3 o'clock this afternoon here at Richland County Court. And if the judge, DeAndrea Benjamin, set Sheriff Boone's bond at $50,000. He'll also be placed under house arrest with GPS monitoring, which will likely be revisited next week. Sheriff Boone will also not be allowed to contact anyone with the Florence County Sheriff's Office and can't go on any of the department's property. Interim Fifth Circuit Solicitor Heather Weiss explained in court why she asked for that.
Based on information that we've gotten from people who are employed at the Sheriff's Department, they're concerned that there may be some sort of retaliation for that. There's also in the past couple of weeks, there have been some texts that were sent where there were threats made about another situation involving a law enforcement agent, not in the Sheriff's Department.
Judge Benjamin says the sheriff will be allowed to leave his home for medical or legal appointments. In court, the sheriff says the charges come as a surprise to him. Reporting live in Columbia, Chris Spiker, News 13.
Chris, thank you. And taking over for Sheriff Boone, at least for the time being, will be former Sheriff William Barnes. News 13's Brianna Fernandez continues our live team coverage at 5:30. She joins us outside the Florence County Sheriff's Office, where Sheriff Barnes held a news conference within the last hour. Brianna.
Megan, Sheriff Billy Boone was appointed the new sheriff just an hour ago, and this is to replace Kenny Boone. And until this matter is resolved, now we know around 10 a.m. SLED did arrest Sheriff Kenny Boone right outside the Florence County Sheriff's Office. Wednesday morning, Attorney General Alan Wilson announced Sheriff Kenny Boone has been indicted on 1 count of misconduct in office and 2 counts of embezzlement. The indictment alleges that Boone used both county and federal funds given to the Florence County Sheriff's Office for his own personal use. The misconduct offense is a misdemeanor charge that could mean up to 10 years in prison, and the embezzlement offense could mean up to 5 years in prison. The Florence County Sheriff's Office released a statement that reads in part, Florence County Sheriff's Office has and will continue to cooperate with SLED and the South Carolina Attorney General's Office in the investigation and will be open for a full and complete audit of all spendings of this office.
I can tell you, though, that one of my first acts as sheriff is to ask SLED to conduct an audit of this office to be sure that everything else is in order.
The Sheriff's Office says that these allegations were brought to the attention of SLED. In Effingham for News 13, I'm Brianna Fernandez.
Brianna, thank you. And you can find complete coverage of Boone's indictment, including what the State Attorney General's office said he spent county and federal funds on. Just head over to WBTW.com.